everybody, Leticia here. I hope you're all doing well. I just logged onto Facebook. It had been a little while, and I got to see the amazing news of Vlad and Sarah, Vladislav Sobolev of Hugs Over Masks, and his beautiful girlfriend Sarah, that they're expecting a baby girl. Congratulations, guys. I'm so happy for you. Blessings. I'm sure your little one will be an amazing light warrior goddess. Anyway, I hope everyone has been doing well. I know I've been a little MIA for the past little while. Honestly, the past week and a half or so, I was confronted with some kind of heavy-duty emotional situations, and yeah, I just thank you for the likes and thanks for the love. I had to take some time to process that, you know. Hey, Roxanne. Yeah, you know, I was reading my horoscope. I was like, man, it must be something in the stars, because like there's just so much intensity, like emotional purging going on. And no, my horoscope says I'm supposed to have an amazing month of March. I was like, okay, what's going on? So it must have been, you know, I don't know, the full moon, the eclipse. No, there was no eclipse, just the full moon and the, I guess, the equinox. But one thing that I've become aware of in one of my ayahuasca insights was that, you know, all the darkness that's coming to the surface is in order to be purged, and essentially to make way for something new, because in the new era that humanity is entering, we're not gonna have this kind of heaviness on earth anymore. I sincerely believe that. But in order to surpass that, it has to be purged, it has to be revealed. So much darkness. Hey, muchas gracias, Pamela. Thank you so much. He's telling me I look good. Muchas gracias. I'm going for my little jog in a quiet part of Quinta Avenida. It's really beautiful. I'm walking towards my favorite beach, Punta Esmeralda. So yeah, you know, but you know, when you're confronted with just heavy emotional stuff, like, we got to remind ourselves to return to center. And some of the stuff came from left field for me. Like, I really wasn't expecting it. I don't want to get into all the details, but some of the stuff, you could say, had been percolating for a while. And you know, one thing that came to mind recently is something that Esther Hicks likes to say. She jokes that she's become a vibrational snob, and essentially she's very selective about who she spends time with, and if somebody has not the best vibration, she's like, you know, she gave the example of being on I'm like walking against the sun. It's okay, hopefully I'll get some sun on my face soon. So if somebody has, you know, she gave the example of being on a phone call, and I don't know, somebody was calling her to complain about something. They were just going on and on and on and on. And somebody asked, so what did you do? Oh, I hung up. So, you know, she just didn't want to be around that heavy energy. She's like, well, I'm becoming a vibrational snob. Now, it's unfortunate when us ourselves sometimes are that person. But, you know, I feel like I have enough self-awareness to know when I am dealing with my own stuff, and I really do my best to recalibrate and recenter, you know, because yeah, we, as much as possible, we don't want to spew our stuff onto others either, and infect, you know. But in my case, I feel like, you know, the two situations that I can refer to are people that I could say I was, at least in one case, like tolerating in my life because I felt like I wanted to give this person a chance. And no, I'm not talking about the guy. That's we've already, that's just arm's length right now. Let's just say it that way. No, I'm just talking about somebody else, and a woman that I had been working with, and I'm not gonna name names, but yeah, I just realized, you know what? You can give people chances, and I often, you know, I've done this where even though I feel the vibe is not right, but I will override my own intuition, my own gut feeling with my intellect and be like, well, but she has good intentions. Everybody deserves a chance. And that may be true, right? But I've come into a realization, I'm self-employed. I can choose who I associate with. And I don't have to associate with anybody that I don't have the best feelings around, And I felt like, despite all my good intention, I was basically, unfortunately, forcing something to be that did not jibe, So this past weekend, I decided, I'm gonna not have that in my life anymore, or at least not have a working relationship with this person. And basically, we're like two different people that this was like, this had to happen. Like, this is not working out, and yeah. And that's okay. And I feel bad, oh my God. And I don't know if it's a woman thing, but having to say no. Well, I don't think it's just a woman thing. I think saying no to people is something that's difficult for many of us. And yeah, but it had to be done, I had to just free myself of this one particular relationship, but even the second one, like, it was just, no, just like heavier energy. The energy didn't drive with mine, and I'm not gonna force something to be that doesn't feel right, And again, I still think part of me, no, I don't feel guilty. I feel at peace, but part of me is like, man, could I have tried harder? Could I have made this work? But perhaps I could have, but at what cost? Because essentially, at least one of the relationships, I realized it was taking like a high emotional toll on me, much higher than it should have been, especially because this was like a volunteer engagement that I was doing, out of the goodness of my heart. Yeah, no. So I've decided, I'm gonna walk away from that, and we'll see what else I'm gonna be inviting into my life. And I'm actually, I'm pretty hopeful that, when one door closes, another one opens, and there are more constructive and more positive relationships that I could perhaps open myself up to, and I'm definitely open to that. I do feel I want to just maybe take some time, take it easy for a little bit, kind of focus on my own projects, so to speak, and that's okay too. Yeah, I know I'm not telling you a whole lot, but I'm just like, honestly, there's so much emotional processing that I had to go through in the past 2 weeks. It's just been mucho, and but that's part of growing. That's part of life. What am I gonna do, and these things, when we come across or come against something like this, there's a lesson there for us. And in my case, I feel, yeah, my lesson is maybe that I too can become a vibrational snob, and also that I don't owe anybody to be in a relationship with them, whether it's a business relationship, whether it's any kind of relationship. I don't owe it, okay, unless somebody's already a client, and then I have an obligation, of course. But this was not the case. This was supposed to be some sort of a partnership, but no. So todo bien. I'm still partially processing, but it's good. I'm gonna give myself the time to do that. I'm gonna take some time, go to the beach. Not today, but I was just informed my son has a couple of days off towards the end of this week, so I'm gonna spend some time on the beach with my son. I mean, we're living in this amazing place. I'm so grateful. Now, speaking of new projects, you know what? I think I'm just gonna do a separate video about that, because that's something I want to post on. I'm gonna post it as a separate video, okay? And you'll see why, okay? Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I did want to check in and let you know I'm not forgetting about you. Some people were like, hey, are you okay? I haven't heard from you. I haven't seen you on Facebook. I got worried, Yes, I'm okay. Sometimes we all have to take care of ourselves, and that's what I had to do for the past few days, and really breathe and process, and that's okay. Okay. Anyway, I want to show you guys the where I'm walking towards. So this is the way to Punta Esmeralda Beach. I don't normally walk this far or jog this far, but you know, why not? I had a little extra time today. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'll show you this amazingness. Yeah, so this is a beach that's literally walking distance to Playa. It's about a 30-minute walk from the center of Playa, but I live kind of in the north end of the city, so it's a shorter walk for me. So yeah, there's vegetation on the beach. You're walking by, and there's a cenote, which is like this little. Think of it as a little lake with fresh water that is connected to underground water sources. Pretty amazing stuff, and it's like literally right on the beach. Now they've been doing this thing where they're asking people to put on a mask just to get on the beach, which is annoying, and I don't have any mask with me, so I may not actually. I'll see if they're gonna let me go through. It's so annoying. Yeah, as you can see, that's kind of like the entrance. I'll be like, oh, I'm just taking a video. We'll see. Last time they didn't ask me, but you never know. I'll jog a little bit. Look at this beauty. Oh my god, we've been blessed with some like really amazing weather lately. So that's not the cenote, that is just an overflow of the ocean. I am not dressed for the beach. I'm just wearing my jogging clothes. So oh my god, my son always spots like iguanas around here. Let's see if we can spot one. I don't see any, but he's always spotting them. Yeah, maybe I'll just give you guys a little view of the beach, and that'll be all. Buenos días. No, amigo, no tengo. Solo voy a tomar un pequeño video, ¿ok? Regreso en 2 minutos. Muchas gracias. Sí. It's the beach, my loves. It's actually spring break right now, so a lot of Mexicans are on vacation. My son is attending it's a daycare. They have an educational program as well. But yeah, it's they still have classes today, but I was informed, you know, Thursday, Friday, I guess it's Good Friday, they're gonna be off school. Look at this. It's fucking paradise. Like, are you serious? No, I still love this place. We're probably gonna be here at least Friday if the weather cooperates. So far, like honestly, we've been really blessed with the weather. Yeah, so amazing. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope your week is going well, and I will be back a bit later today with another awesome update, okay? Well, another. At least one awesome update, okay? Much love to all of you. Take care.